My interest in the boot itself, and what intrigued me about the boot, was the fact that there really is nothing comparable to it at this point in time that allows for what I would call comprehensive strengthening and rehabilitation of that area of the body. The boot is very beneficial to athletes in general. It can be beneficial on two fronts. Number one, it can help just general muscle strengthening, and it can work muscle groups that are difficult sometimes to work or inconvenient to work because you don't have appropriate equipment. Since it focuses on the ankle, you can work muscle groups very specifically around the ankle. With respect to injuries, it's very helpful because whenever we're recovering from an injury, we want to promote motion and strength, and this is a unique tool for us to help us work those muscles individually. With respect to injuries to, say, tendons or ligaments about the ankle, the biggest problem we see with that is that pain causes people to use the muscles less. They become weaker by virtue of atrophy, and motion becomes painful, which means that the joint can become stiff. So once again, with respect to soft tissues such as tendons or ligaments, the boot can be very helpful in promoting, number one, motion, and number two, strengthening of the muscles, which do tend to atrophy in that circumstance. The boot can promote all movements: dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, inversion, and eversion. The resistant bands allow you to do all of those activities actively, but they could also be used to create passive motion or to stretch out any other motion that you want in all four directions. The Strengthboot is very convenient in that it concentrates all of the tools that we need to work those muscles in one compact case. The problem, of course, is that we're often improvising to work certain muscles using whatever's available. This allows us to work all of those areas at one time without any special equipment or really in almost any setting. I think that this has two purposes. One of them is pure strength building. It isolates muscle groups like nothing else that's really available out there to build pure strength if that's what a person wants. So it has a dual purpose. It can work in that fashion, but it can also work to help recover from injuries or other problems with the muscles around the ankle. The ankle is the number one most injured joint that we see. Specifically, ankle sprains are the number one injury. And we do know that ankle sprains will heal better with the stimulation of blood flow. And the use of the muscles around the ankle is associated with an increase in the blood flow to that area. It really accomplishes many tasks that were often difficult because of equipment restrictions or required specific locations. So it's really, I believe, an innovative, useful tool for the world of strengthening and rehabilitation around the ankle.